Hey, welcome back, everybody. How's it going tonight?
Going pretty
Hey.
well.
Hey, hey,
Hi
hey.
there.
Hello. All right.
Hello.
Back with another episode of The Compass Rose. Um, I'm Spio. I'll be your DM.
I'm Night Fury. I'll be playing Alexandria, the barbarian simic scientist shifter.
Woo woo.
I'm Moonfern. I'm playing Moon, a druid.
Woo.
Hero playing Raijin, Tempest Cleric.
Woo.
My name's Etna. I'm playing a halfling fighter
Woo.
named Thorn.
Thorn.
Born.
All right. Before we jump in, just want to say welcome to a game created by the Mortal Woes. We appreciate everybody coming out here and joining and watching our streams. Want to thank everybody, you know who you are, that puts in the time and the effort to make all this stuff happen. Whether it's making things, creating things, supporting us. Thanks, you're beautiful. Second off, artlist.io, all the artists on there that provide royalty-free music that I use for our games that provides me with sweet little melodies that I can play for the players to enjoy the ambiance. Secondly, or thirdly, or whichever number I'm on at this point, I wanted to mention that Mama Woes made these cool little dice trays. This is like a metallic gunmetal and put our logo on them. Pretty cool, not gonna lie. This one's mine.
That one is really cool.
She made one for my wife. I told her to like go for like honeycomb colors, so we got this, and just to see like you can get all your dice in there. So it makes it easy to sort and organize them when you're playing in person and at your table. We do have one that we want to give away though. It's this green one here, or we want to give some of these away in the future. So I think we're just going to go ahead and give away one tonight, just without announcing it, just to show some love for the people who show up unannounced, anyways. So we'll do a little thing later on and do a little spin the wheel to get somebody and send one off. All right, let's go ahead and jump in. Jump in here. Get my screens situated and whatnot. Because I only have like a million tabs open at the moment. Nice. Okay. And then... Alright. Oops.
Just a million tabs.
Just a million.
Just a million.
No more, no less. All right.
Exactly.
1
1
million. Millions and millions of screens. All right. Session 1 recap. You guys began last session in or on the way to Soren, the City of Light, where Alexandria and Moon. I say Alexandria a lot. Is it Alexandria? That's how you pronounce it, correct? I'm saying it wrong.
That's okay.
It's
That's right.
okay. It's wrong that it's okay, or it's okay that it's wrong, or I'm wrong.
It doesn't matter how you pronounce it.
You say Alexandria, so I'm gonna say Alexandria from now on.
Alexandria.
Okay, I need to correct that in my brain. Here we go. Continuing. Alexandria and Moon split ways for a bit, visiting their respective patrons or guildmasters. Alexandria continually searches for something and inquires about what she learned to be a moonstone from her patron, Briar Embermane. Moon returns to his patron, Bale Deeprut, not only to relay his findings on the previous mission, but also for some personal guidance. Alexandria and Moon met up once more afterwards, looking to find and discover the secrets behind the stone and possible answers for the murky darkness that's spreading in the forest. They made their way to the Hall of Devotion, where they met an Alden caretaker called Hooty Twinklebeak. Guided to pray with Newa, Moon saw a vision of a feminine figure with long, wavy hair walking on the horizon of the ocean just under a full moon and clear night sky. The Moonstone then revealed a map of stars. Then the adventure sort of panned over to Makosa, Raijin, and Thorn as they made their way to the city by airship. They slowly became acquaintances after Thorn had a run-in with some no-gooders. After landing and departing the ship, they made their way to the Golden Griffin Inn. Sorry, I had to turn that down a little bit. Made their way to the Golden Griffin Inn that was run by a halfling named Bartholomew Silverthorn, or Bart, as he prefers. Shortly after, words were said and a fistfight broke out between Thorn and Rufus Twinkletoes. All of the twinkles in the city were found in this first session. After the close and intense brawl, they found themselves drinking, playing cards, and exchanging information regarding a contact named Minerva Mistmore, a dark elf that runs a shop in the Gardens of Innovation called Blades and Bullets. It wasn't before too long they made their way back out to figure out if the shop was still open, and then they found themselves being dropped in on by a familiar band of no-gooders on the street along the way. And that is where we will jump back in here. Do.
Darn no-gooders.
Dang no-gooders.
Ooh. Oh no.
And as you guys step forward and you take a sort of defensive stance, you hear like a shifting of the stone to the right of you, and you hear Makosa take off running.
Makosa.
I need you guys to roll for initiative. Can you guys see?
Yes.
Yeah. How do I can I adjust it on my end?
What do you mean
Adjust
adjust?
Or like the I guess the
You
battlefield,
can,
like it's a skew on my end.
If you zoom, you can zoom in and out with mouse wheel, and then hold right click to drag the screen around.
Oh, thank you. Yes, that.
Oh, gotcha.
All right, rolling for initiative.
All right, and
You
If
go to the
you-
cross swords in the top right,
yes,
like probably the easiest way to roll for initiative when
Oh, okay, I see it there.
starts to encounter. Yeah, just click the D20.
and
All the players are really quiet.
Hey.
That way now.
all the players are really quiet.
Oh. Okay. Yeah.
Are we really quiet?
Here we go.
On the stream.
How's that? I just upped it a bit, so we'll see. Just
Okay.
remember when we're in the game or in combat, just be thinking about what you want to do on your turn, so that way when it comes up to it, you're ready to go to the best of your abilities here. Looks like we start off. Yeah, that's the one. He was on the
Oh.
ship. And they run forward and pull out a little sword. It looks like a little shabby scimitar with like this sort of like brass handguard on it. And they go out to attack you, Thorn. And they roll an 8. So they run up and try to slice at you, and you immediately pull your blade out and block it. And that will bring us to...
Get out of here.
Get out of here. That brings us to your turn.
I am going to I pick on somebody own size. Swing the old gunblade. The gunblade scimitar. Does a 14 hit?
A 14 hits. Go ahead and roll for damage.
6 slashing, 11
Dang, 11
damage.
points.
And I'm going to use my bonus action to expend one of my ammos out of my gunblade to hit the one on the far left.
Okay.
It's doing that thing. Won't let me hit it. What if I untarget it? There we go.
Yeah, you don't have to target any of them. I'll apply the damage.
Does a 10 hit?
A 10 does not.
Darn.
You whack this one clean silly, and after you hit them on the head, they're like, oh. And you see like little swirlies in their eyes, and they just fall over. And you see them like actively snoring with like the question mark over their head as they are knocked unconscious. This one, as you fire the shot, it throws up their arm, and they have like a little metal plating on there. It just barely gets their little forearm guard up in time to block the shot. Did you want to use any movement on your turn?
They're unconscious, huh? 5, 10, 15, 20. There. I'll move up,
Okay.
and then my turn.
Brings us to this one. Hey, you see what they did? Get them! They knocked out
Yeah.
Charlie. Toll of the dead. What happened?
Oh shit! Sorry, that was me. I
I'm just kidding.
accidentally clicked
It's
something.
fine.
I was trying to read it.
A 17.
It hits.
Okay, they're gonna roll for damage. And they do 4 points of slashing damage. This one's for Charlie. And they slice
That
over.
kind of hurt.
Feel a little cut open in your little trench coat side there, and you see a little bit of a redness come through. Makes a little stain.
Why I oughta.
Don't worry, I'll get the other one. They dash forward, not to be confused with taking the dash action, but they just run forward. And they make an attack on you, Raijin.
Eee!
Does a 15 hit?
It does not.
They go up, kink, bounces off. You have a shield?
Yeah.
You throw up your shield, pink. You feel this like rusty curved blade hit against your shield and bounce off. And
Is that
that'll
all you
bring
got?
brings us to your turn.
Alright, alright. I would like to use my action to try and disarm the person directly in front of me.
Okay. So that would be an attack roll against their. They make an opposing athletics or acrobatics check. I believe that's how that works. So go ahead and make your attack roll.
Gotcha.
And they are going to make
not that.
an athletics check. Whew. And they rolled a 16. And you rolled 14. You go and like beat down on the wide end of their blade, and you see it like loosen, and they almost drop it, and they reach out and catch it just before it breaks free, like midair, and just unable to break it from their grasp. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
That is where I'd like to end my turn.
Okay.
No movement.
All right. Brings us back to the top. They are unconscious, so they are snoozing. Brings us back to Thorn. Going for an attack, it seems.
Yeah, sorry, I was muted.
That definitely hits.
All right.
Are you sure?
Oof.
7 points of damage.
I'm going to use my bonus action to increase the velocity of the swing and add a d4
Okay.
with my ammo for one of my charges.
All right. So mid swing, you see Thorn come down and like pulls the trigger on his blade, and just increases the speed as it's the driving speed as it's coming down. 8 points of damage.
8 damage.
I'm gonna say after that, after it comes down, you smack him on the side of the head with the flat side of your blade, just from the sheer speed. And you see that swirling in their eyes again as they feet over their head drops back.
Oh, get to this guy. Try and block him off and end my turn.
All right, unconscious. Last one standing. Hey, wait! We didn't mean it. And you see them like try to back up defensively, taking a defensive stance.
Alright. Gotta go for round 2 here. Let's try to disarm again.
All right.
Alright, so that's athletics, right?
Yes, but they're dodging, so I believe that would make your attack at disadvantage.
Yes.
Ooh,
it
oh
would
god.
have disadvantage.
Even the only thing that
It
like
is
makes it
best.
tricky is because the disarm's a special thing, so it's like combining multiple rules at once. So it makes sense for it to still be. Oof, man,
Yeah.
this is a strong little ruffian here. Go ahead and make your attack roll at disadvantage.
It's 2, right?
Ooh,
Womp womp. Eels.
womp womp. Yeah, so the 8 plus is 9 to cut it. Since they're taking such a defensive stance, you know, they like hold the blade like by the handle and the flat side up against their hand, like using defensive maneuver with the sword play. As you go in, ping, try to knock it out, and then shortly thereafter, you hear "Hey, what's the meaning of this?" And you see approaching what appears to be a guard. Not wearing like full plate, but sort of like this half plate. Very nice sort of clothing underneath, and you can tell that it's one of the city guard, one of the Iron Watch.
Oh.
Let's see here. I believe I'm pictured for her. Yeah.
When
You guys are
they
in trouble.
when they come up and be, hey, don't worry about it. They jumped us. We just defending ourselves. Look, it's 3 against 2.
It's my responsibility to worry about this. What are you guys up to?
It's
Who
just like a
started
saying.
this?
I didn't like mean like don't worry about it. I just meant don't worry about it.
Me and my friend were
She like-
just walking the streets. We were jumped. He was just defending himself.
She sees the other one cowering. Wait a minute. Where did you get those sashes? Oh, we were supposed to join the watch. We were supposed to go sign up. That's why we came. You come to Soren, and you want to sign up for my watch, and you're out here acting like a bunch of hooligans? Sorry, Sylvie.
Yeah, a bunch of hooligans.
Sorry, Lieutenant, we
Hooligans
didn't-
indeed.
She goes, sorry, Sylvie, we didn't. That's Lieutenant Sylvie to you. Head back to the quarters immediately. I'll deal with you later. Gather up your friends and now. I need to check and make sure my volume didn't just disappear. Okay.
Kind of
Yeah.
like spit on the ground in front of the one that's right in front of me.
You see this one goes around, shakes their buddies, wakes them up. Yo, hey, Lieutenant's here. We gotta get out of here. We gotta go back to the headquarters. We're in big trouble. Ah. And you see them run off.
Bunch of chumps.
A bunch of chumps. That's right.
Look, what are you guys doing out here so late?
You know, we just got here today. We're just checking out the sights. Ain't that right?
Checking out the sights. We went to the golden, what was it, the Golden Goose?
Yeah, the Golden Goose Inn.
The Golden Goose. Had a few drinks, played a few rounds of cards, and now we're just out for a nightly brisk walk.
Not familiar with the Golden Goose.
You know, Golden something.
The Golden.
The Golden
something.
Griffin Inn?
Yeah, that's the
That's
one.
the one.
Bart's place? I should
Yeah, old
know.
Bart. We're good pals. We go way back.
Look, it's your first day and you're already in trouble. You at
I ain't in
least
trouble.
try to stay out of stuff.
Yeah,
I don't want to have to
it's
do
my
this
middle
again.
name.
Trouble
Middle
is your
name
middle
is
name?
stay out of stuff.
Your middle name
trouble,
is stay out
trouble
of stuff.
found us.
That's right. They call me Thorn. Stay out of stuff.
All right, Thorn. Just like, look, I'm tired. Just stay out of trouble.
You got it.
And she makes her way off. What would you guys like to do?
Where were we headed? We were. They
We're
gave us.
going. I have it in my notes. We are headed to Blades and Bullets.
Blades and bullets.
in the Bard's
Onwards then.
Innovation. Yeah. See if she's still open.
That's right.
All right, sightseeing it is. I give like a big wink to, gosh dang it, Raijin.
Sightseeing, of course, of course.
All right. You guys find yourself on this main little circular area known as the Gardens of Innovation that just forms like this arc of numerous and various kinds of shops where people can open up any sorts of types of businesses that are privately, you know, they're not your typical, like, here's some general goods, here's, you know, your typical blacksmith, this sort of thing. These are unique shops pertaining to the specific vendors. As you're kind of walking along, you see various signs of different things, unique little stopping points that are created and brought to this city by the various places of the world from both continents. As you're making your way along, you notice one sign kind of stands out, since you're looking for a shop called Bullets, or Blades and Bullets, and you see a rather obvious sign that has like a picture of like a little pocket pistol and a sword crossing, and you see like a little logo that says B&B on the little glass window. It's almost like
Peek in the window.
Old West style type structure, but with like modern structure material. Like it's like a metal encased building, but it's made to look like a sort of like Old West shop.
Okay.
You go up to the door.
Yeah. Is it open?
The door's closed.
Give it the doorknob a turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna peek through the window, my hands cupped around my eyes.
You shake the doorknob.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't seem like it turns very far. Like it's locked. As you peek inside,
Well,
go ahead and make a perception check for me.
All right.
how tall is the window, like, from the ground? Do I need like tippy toes to peek in?
Oh, oops, my mic. Because you nat one. I don't want to say like the windows are the windows like 30 feet tall, and I don't want to say they're dirty by any means, but it looks like there's like the sort of cloth that is let down to kind of cover up the windows for after hours.
All right. Well,
Guess what else is open around here at this time?
Raijin, you feel something tap on your shoulder.
What in the? I turn, try to see what the sensation was coming from.
Hello, what are you doing?
Hello, my good man. Who do I have
I
the
am
honor
not
of
a
speaking
man.
to? What
Why are you
you?
looking in that window?
We were just trying to see if the store was available to customers at this time.
It looks pretty dark. I think all the shops are closed.
Oh, do you know when they would be open?
They usually open in the morning.
Morning. And everything right now is closed?
It seems to be that way.
Oh,
What
I
are you
see, I
looking
see.
for?
I'm just following my friend here.
Or
we're
better
looking
yet,
for blades and bullets. 'Cause that's the name of the
Blades and
shop.
bullets.
and she says, or
So
better yet, Why are you looking in my shop as you feel like the point of a blade poke up against your side?
Whoa, whoa, whoa. We already had enough of this today. I promise you. We're we're law-abiding citizens. Just sightseeing.
Why are
Why
you
is this
trying
town
to
so
peek in my
hostile?
shop?
Oh
We're
no.
just tour we're just tourists, I promise.
You know, I don't really like tourists peeking in my shop after hours in the dark. It's a little
Yeah,
Mm.
I can see how that
suspicious.
looks.
Yes?
Yeah, it did.
She-
It does.
she's just standing here
Yes.
next to us.
Yeah. She just
And
like walked up
is it?
with the like one
It's a drow.
perception. You notice a drow in like this dark cloak, cowl up, and you can, with this like street lights, lampposts going off, you can see like a faint visual of this deep gray skin, and like the eyes almost glow underneath her cowl as she's peering at you, like right up against you, with a blade of her, like a dagger poked right in like where your rib cage is. The blade's like slid up a little bit underneath your armor plate.
Listen here, Minerva.
Oh, you know
Check
my
this
name?
out. I hand her the Black Blades logo that I have.
Just a piece of paper. How do you hand it
The
to her?
one that I just hold it out.
Okay,
See,
you've
I'm
piqued my interest.
from the Blackfoot clan in Galabad. And I was sent here, I guess, to find you. So,
Hmm. And what about this one?
Like I said, I'm with him. I was just along for the ride, looking for
yes,
entertainment, and I quite frankly found it.
Is this
he's
true,
my
or do I
pal.
kill him now?
Oh, he's my pal. Oh,
No killings today, please.
You're lucky you have such nice friends. And she pulls the blade, like slips it out and underneath like the little layer of armor, and you see her twirl it between her fingers and throw it up, and catches it in the other hand and twirls a little bit more and like shoves it into a little sheath at her side. All right, well, it's still pretty late. How about you come back tomorrow and we can discuss business? Plus, if I have people coming into my shop after hours, it could be, you know, a little suspicious.
sounds good to me.
Yeah, thanks for not, shish kebabbing me.
Much appreciated.
Maybe next time. See you later.
Maybe.
Yeah, next time.
She says with
Kebabbin'.
a smile. Like, got
you
the eyes
you
closed.
just see me like
the-
shuffling as fast as I can away.
Hydrate.
You get the like her personality seemed, even though that she was threatening, it was like a very joyful, pleasant, you know, I imagine like the upside down you, anime eyes type deal, like always smiling, and she just seemed really nice and pleasant, but extremely dangerous all at the same time.
What the hell just happened?
Does Dr. Pepper count? Yes, it does. All right.
All right. Let's head back and go to bed.
Everybody hydrate.
Yeah, it seems we just keep on running into bad things. The later we stay out.
I'll meet you for breakfast and we'll head on over.
Sounds like a plan, Stan.
Okay. Moon and Alexandria. We pan back over. I believe you had just Moon, you just gotten like a little vision after asking for help from the moon goddess. You guys are, we'll say you guys are currently, that all of that just happened. You turn over the moonstone as you can kind of see it glowing from within your pocket, and you pull it out and flip it over, and you noticed that there's like this sort of, it's almost like a constellation that seems to glow within like the void of space that kind of swirls within inside of this stone. Let me turn down this music. It seems really epic for just ambience. Okay, sorry about that. Yeah, so Moon and Alexandria, what are you all up to this early night?
After, I guess I would leave the Hall of Devotion. I probably wouldn't stay too long after we got our answers.
And I would just follow along to see if I could gain answers with Alexandria.
Minerva?
I forgot to show this. All right, so you said you're heading out. What were you saying, Moon?
I was just gonna see if I could tag along with Alexandria and see what we could find about what I saw.
Yeah, Moon, what did you see?
I saw a lady, a shape of a lady with flowing hair next to a beach.
A beach.
I think it was.
Did she say anything to you?
I don't think I had the time to. It was just quick flash. Like if you were taking a picture
Hair.
or a video.
Did it look like the statue?
A little bit, yeah.
A vision of Newa.
That's who it was?
Well, the statue was Newa, the goddess, right?
Yeah.
And if she looked like her, then maybe it was a vision of Newa. After looking into the moonstone, right? The sapphire moonstone.
Right. Well, I guess we need answers, but I'm not sure where we could go now to get answers at this time of night.
Yeah, I don't know either. She Ember was saying that we could go to see what was the owl's name?
Hootie
Hootie.
Twinklebeak.
Hootie. Oh, there it is. I just didn't put normally I put a little symbol next to whenever we meet a new character.
That's fine.
Hootie. She said we could go see Hootie to see if he knows anything, and then, but that was, I think, the only thing that she said that we could do, or like the next step. I'm not sure who else would know about.
Then
A cure.
I guess we should go see if Hootie is available.
Oh, well then we're not leaving the the Hall of Devotion.
As you turn around, like, it's like, well, maybe we should leave. Oh, wait a minute. What about who? Hello, someone say my name.
Hey, when we were looking at the Sapphire Moonstone, our friend Moon here had a vision.
Ooh, a vision, you say?
Yeah. Moon, will you
Interesting.
tell Hootie about it? Maybe he can help us.
Well, you see, Hootie, it seems to may have been an image of Newa, but it just happened so fast. What do you think it could mean?
Well, I think the gods work in very mysterious ways. It's really hard to understand. Who knows if it was even Newa? What did you see?
Well, it was just the shape of her, and it was night, and she was near a beach. But I can't remember the rest.
You see, Hootie like does like the little 180, like he hears something up above you guys, and he like, as his head's also like 180, kind of flips it at a 90-degree angle and turns it back around. Well, that's crazy. Wonder what it means. Anything
Well,
happen?
I can't remember. Just the projections of her, and that's it.
Ooh, what's that? Points at the glowing pocket.
Hmm.
Oh, yeah. This happened like right after this gem, this moonstone. It started glowing, and I held it, and that's when everything started projecting in my head. But now there's this like little constellation of something. Do you know what constellation it is, or what? Have you seen it before?
Well, let me see. It does seem familiar. Sort of. It almost looks like a. Well, don't really want to lead you in the wrong direction. How about I do know someone who will probably know. Are you familiar with the Anthenium?
The who?
The Anthenium.
I can't say I am.
You're definitely familiar with the Anthenium. That's where Bale. That's where like
Oh,
all the. That's like the magical tower, the library with.
It's our school, basically.
Yeah. If you go visit the planetarium up top, I bet you Care could take one look at it and know exactly what it is.
hmm.
He's
I
a
guess
bit
I
of a
should.
astrology wizard, if you will. Get it? He's a wizard and he likes astrology. And he's smart. He's
Oh,
probably
Hootie.
the smartest person I know. Oh, you see, like, he blankets his wings to his chest. Oh.
You're too funny, Hootie. I don't know whether to clap or cry.
He's gonna roll an insight check to see if you're okay. He'll be able to tell you what this is. I'm sure of it. If not, you can come back and I'll give you any of my books.
Well, thank you for the advice, Hoodoo. I guess we shall see what the Antonium has to offer.
All right. Well, good luck.
Alexandra, you want to tag along?
Yeah. Thanks, Hootie. Have a good
You're
night.
welcome.
Thank you, Hoodoo.
Don't forget,
And
you can always ask for help. You may not always be answered, but it's better than not asking at all.
well,
Alexandria starts crying. No, I'm just kidding. um. Thanks, Hootie. We'll make sure to ask for help when we need it.
oh, but before we go, do you have anything that may be of use for our travels, real quick?
Did you have something in mind?
Well, I keep getting, I just maybe a book I could just read. I love books. That's all I ever read in the forest.
Well, I did say I could give you any of my books, so I'll do you one better though. I have something that I think you'll like over here. Let me see. He goes over to like a little shelf off the way, and you see him like going through books. Ah, yes. This is my personal little book I've been writing for a long time. Here you go.
Hootie, you shouldn't have.
Aw.
Thank you.
You open it up, and it's just like a bunch of like random drawings and sketches.
Oh,
I've always wanted something like this.
They're
See,
they're actually
I was-
pretty nice. Like fairly well. Like they could almost be professional.
I
Like various images of nature. It almost looks like he goes and picks different spots. Like since he's an owl, he can just fly wherever he wants, and he like finds all these cool, unique places to just sit down and like sketch out a little drawing. And it's
does he
like
ever
it's like a book
write
of
in
like
it?
20 different ones.
Does he ever like writing it?
I mean, it looks like he signs them, but
did
don't
Hootie
really
just
see
get to his life's work?
any scriptures or anything.
Did
I'm
Hootie
trying-
just do his life's work? Is
Uh,
that what just
probably not
happened?
his life's work, but
Oh,
you know.
okay.
Some pretty good stuff though. Some nice imagery to take and enjoy and ponder about while you're traveling along the road.
Nice. Nice, nice, nice.
Thanks, Hootie. I'll treasure this forever. We shall be off
No
then.
problem.
Yeah, see ya. We'll be back. Or I'll be back. For sure.
Toodaloo. So you guys make your way out. It's still before midnight, but nighttime nevertheless. Alexandria, go ahead and make me a perception check.
Hmm.
Oh my god, you see what happens when you just walk around at night? Just trouble.
But we're
Bandits
students.
everywhere.
Oh no. Okay.
A 10. Okay.
Could be worse.
That'll work. It's kind of hard to miss. As you're kind of walking along, you find yourselves outside. And you look up and notice not this. What just happened?
That was epic.
Actually, you know what?
Oh
It's just
no.
You look up and you see the biggest, fullest moon you've probably ever seen being up here in the City of Light. The first full moon that you've seen up here as well. As you kind of, Moon, you guys stop in the middle of the street as you notice. Alexandra, go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw for me.
Okay.
As you peer up into the full moon, you feel your heart not only begin to race, but begin to pound and throb in your chest. It feels like it's almost like trying to punch through your chest. Your arms and legs tense up. The veins begin to pop out of your arms and legs. Moon, you see like this huge vein come like rushing up Alexandria's neck. You almost see like these like canine teeth kind of stretch a little bit. Her eyes get really pinpoint and kind of flash red. And you just see her breathing deeply and heavily.
Alexandria's gonna pull her cloak up over her head
Are
and try to hide her face.
you okay?
Yeah, I've got to get out of here.
Okay. Then let's find shelter.
I'd probably go back to the dorms.
I would-
Alexandria, with your 18, as Moon says that and you look down towards him, you see like this flashing image between like this sweet, cute little bunny humanoid and like flashes into a cooked turkey image, and it flashes
no.
back and forth between that. And you sort of you sort of feel this terrifying sensation subside as you regain this sort of composure or control over yourself. And even as you look back up the moon, it doesn't seem to be affecting you like it just initially did.
Okay.
What was that just now? You were kind of looking at me like I was your next meal.
Ah, that's so funny, Moon. I'm gonna go. I've gotta. I forgot I have a test tomorrow. So I'm gonna hurry up and go. I'm gonna run that way and go to bed. Good luck. Also, don't stay out after dark. Okay.
Try not to. Bye.
Solid advice.
Bye.
Bye.
She's gonna rush back.
Okay.
Well, I guess I should also head back to my room. Since it is dark, that is pretty good advice. Don't know what trouble I could get into.
All right. So, it seems that everyone has made it back to their respective beds and sleeping locations. So, we'll go ahead and say that everyone has an uneventful and pleasant long rest if you need it. And you guys are not listening to cathedral music anymore, and we'll go ahead and switch over.
It's playing in our dreams.
Yeah, it's playing in your dream, Moon, as you're like being chased around.
Don't eat me!
Yeah, you just remember those hungry look in her eyes.
Yeah, I should have made you do like some sort of con save or something for your sleep, right? To see if you had nightmares or not. Okay.
Poor bunny.
Not this
people.
time. Future reference. We'll keep that one in the back pocket. All right. As the moon fades and the sun rises, you guys can feel the warmth of the sun kind of pushing through your windows and hitting you as you're laying in your beds. You can smell the food of just like fresh cooked foods, meats, and despite those delicious sort of things, you smell over that a lot of different types of baked goods. Like all of you can smell, like the scent is so strong. It's like fresh baked breads and pies and any sort of baked goods whatsoever. And you also begin to hear like a loud sort of not crackling, but almost like somebody's testing a microphone over an intercom system. Is this thing on? Testing. 1, 2, 3. And it just goes silent for a little bit.
Oh. Do I recognize the voice?
You feel it's like somebody tapping on a mic again. Oh, I think that's it. Is that it? Can you hear me? Can they can hear me, right? Okay. And at any time, if this is just like not coming in clear for you guys, let me know so I can actually tell you what it says and I'm not just reading something and you can't understand me.
Okay.
Good morning, citizens of Soren. Rise and shine. The sun's warm embrace heralds a new day. As the golden rays illuminate from the light spire, let's come together, embrace the enchantment and wonder. Is that okay for everybody? Is it coming in clear?
That came in super clear
It's
for me.
great.
That's so good, yeah.
Perfect. Festival of the Mystique. The Festival of Mystique begins today. Wander through the bustling streets adorned with colorful banners and mysterious relics. Don't miss the grand opening ceremony at the town square at noon, where spellbinding performances and captivating enchantments await. Magical classes. Calling all aspiring magic users, enroll in our magical classes at the Anthenium on the 3rd floor. Learn to conjure spells, brew potions, and unravel the secrets of ancient scrolls. Classes, class schedules, and registration details are available just inside the entrance. Fresh from the hearth, first annual bake-off. The aroma of freshly baked bread and savory pies will surely fill the air as the... Oh, gosh. Sorry, what did I call it here? I just ruined it. As the Merchant's Row awakens, visit the charming bakeries and indulge in delectable treats that will transport your taste buds to realms unknown. Recruitment for the Iron Watch. Brave souls, the city beckons for your protection. The Iron Watch is recruiting valiant warriors to ensure the safety of our floating haven. Head to the Iron Watch quarters and apply and demonstrate your prowess. Aerial exploration. The Skyport is now open for exhilarating skyship rides. Glide through the skies and witness breathtaking landscapes that stretch beyond the horizon. Be sure to book your tickets early, as the journeys are in high demand and tickets are running out. Theatrical delights. Tonight, the Moonlit Masquerade Theater presents a mesmerizing display of heroes and legends. Grab your finest attire and attend this captivating performance that will transport you to distant eras and faraway lands. And last but not least, the Star Song Observatory. As night falls, visit the Star Song Observatory to witness the celestial wonders above. Additionally, our new planetarium is now open to the public. Expert astronomers will guide you through constellations, planets, and even glimpses of otherworldly realms using our magical telescopes. Let the day's adventures be your tale to tell for generations to come, and may your day be filled with wonderment. That is all from your High Counselor. Pray tell. Have a good day.
High Counselor.
And if anybody like got up to look around, you would see like along the streets in certain areas, like underneath like these little speakers that make this like connected intercom system, also have like a little projection and show like the members of the High Council. So you would see like a hologram image of oh, is my voice mod still on? No,
No.
turn it
No.
on. Okay.
There
Cool.
you go.
Cool.
Oh.
And Pray
Wow.
Tell is the green lady. She was your announcer.
What was her name?
There's
Pray
two
tell.
things.
Oh, the taller one in the back, the Verdan. I don't know how it's pronounced. We're gonna say Verdan.
Okay.
Well, that was annoying.
As I imagine you, like, are you downstairs with Bart? Or are you up in your room?
Yeah, downstairs for sure.
Yeah, every morning. Got the daily morning announcements. You know, they gotta tell us all the daily events. You know, sometimes there's some good stuff, but yeah, I can see where you're coming from every day. You know.
It's like, hey, what if I want to sleep in? You know.
All right. We'll go ahead and start with Thorn as you come down. Well, you want any breakfast? You gonna go enjoy the baked goods? You want me to make you something?
What do you recommend?
Well, of course, you know, I can get you some food. I mean, you paid to stay here. I'll rest you something up.
Yeah, I'll do that.
You want 2
I don't
links?
really wanna-
A tree?
Tree.
Hey, give me 3 links. And give me some of those. Yeah, you know, just yeah. No, not that. Yeah, bring it all. Just get it. Yeah. As he points to like one of his buddies in the back, see like another halfling rush through. Yeah, it'll be like 5 minutes, but it's worth
No
it.
worries.
Someone say something about food? Just like turn the corner.
Hey, Dragon Man, what can I do for you?
Yeah.
You want some breakfast too?
Yeah, some of that breakfast. I was having a very pleasant dream about not getting stabbed, and then this announcer just woke me up.
Oh, well, that's good. Yeah, you didn't get stabbed,
Yeah, thankfully not.
and you got an alarm clock. That's nice. Yeah. Well, you know, what do you want for breakfast?
Give me
did
what
you-
he's having.
You want to eat here?
Tree links.
You want 2 or 3 links?
Tree links.
3 links.
Tree
Hey!
fitty.
Another 3 links. Make it snappy. Yeah, he'll get it out here. He's a little slow, but trust me, it's worth the wait. These links, they're nice. House recipe, you know what I'm saying? We roll our own links.
Oh,
Roll your own leaves.
You see, you hear the as the door opens, and you see the halfling has got like a plate in each hand, throws it up on the counter. Like actually tosses it up. The food comes flying up in the air as well, and then lands perfectly back on top of it where it was. You just see like these. It's almost like 3 bratwursts and like a couple of cooked eggs and sliced potatoes, fried.
It's a breakfast of champions.
Yeah, you got that right. I eat 3 of these a day. Because, it's all the food I got in the bag, so I just eat it. But it's good.
Breakfast all day, huh?
I mean, what other meals do you need? Breakfast is the best. You can eat it any time. You know what I mean? It's like, it's a no-brainer.
I can get behind that.
So, yeah. You guys need anything to drink? You know what? That's a stupid question, right? Let me get you something to drink.
Appreciate it.
He turns around and, what do you want? You want some good stuff, some mid stuff? I got the selection. I mean, you bought like a 10 gold bottle of wine yesterday, didn't you? You even got any money left? I should probably be asking that.
that's personal.
Who's this guy?
I'll take a
Oh,
coffee.
yeah.
Yeah, we'll take some coffee,
Okay. Let's see.
but just a cup, not the whole pot.
Right. All right, that'll be 4 copper pieces.
Oh,
And you can pay after. Don't worry. Relax. Enjoy your links.
maybe
just,
no. I'll just stick with the links. Yeah, I'll
breakfast.
just like
Yeah.
just shove away the coffee.
Yeah, here you go. Fresh cup of Joe. Well, a fresh cup of Joseph that we call it in Galabad. We don't waste time with shortcuts. Was that an oxymoron? Or something? Not really, but you know what I mean? Okay, forget about it. Alright, so you guys are eating your breakfast and enjoying a cup of coffee.
Mm-hmm. Probably eat pretty quiet.
Not me. I'm just
Kinda.
like just chowing
Well,
down.
I meant like not talking.
Hmm.
Oh,
Be like kind of thinking about the conversation ahead.
Okay. Alright, you guys finish up and doesn't take you too long. What would you like to do?
So we heading back to that place of yours?
Yeah, you ready?
Now that I got that food in me, I feel like I could take on, this whole city again. Knives and everything.
Yeah, agreed.
With a full belly, as you kind of sit there, you take in a deep breath as your armor feels a little tight, and you can almost feel like the little like tingling sensation of the dagger point up against your ribs again, and you look back and nothing's there.
Talk about a souvenir you'll never forget.
Talking to me?
Yeah, I'm just like rubbing that one spot.
Yeah. Just, oh, well. Guess we better get over there nice and early before what do they call it? Rush hour.
All right.
Yeah.
yeah.
After you, my good man.
Out.
Guys, make your way over there and
Ouch. Is the door just like open this time? Or do they
Yeah.
keep it?
it's unlocked.
Walk in.
Well, hello. Good morning, good sir. How can I help you?
And we're back. We talked last night.
Yeah, I'm
Why?
the guy you almost stabbed.
I don't know what you're talking about. You don't look familiar at all to me. As she gets up and walks by you and like kind of gives you guys like a little side eye, but smiling at the same time. Shuts the door, locks it, closes the little curtain to the window.
Whoa, whoa! I don't know what impression we were given, but
Calm down. It's all right.
Well, you guys aren't obvious at all.
Only gotta hide when you're doing something wrong.
oh, so you were planning for this, huh? Yeah,
Talking to me. Talking to
yeah,
me.
chose right following you. You really are an interesting fellow, bringing me to these shady events.
Aw, thanks.
What is this shady event? Some kind of dark alley deal?
All right.
Well, maybe. We'll see.
So, what is it that you want to talk about? As she goes back around her desk, or the little shop counter, and sits on a stool and leans back and throws her feet up on the counter.
Do you have a stool on our side of the counter?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
She brings two stools out for you guys to sit on the other side.
Climb up on it.
Matter of fact, actually, she goes to the end of the room and opens up another door. One that leads upstairs. All right, this way.
Kind of keep my head on a swivel as we follow. Just to see if there's any not like active traps, but anything weird I would want to know, like if we did have to rush out or something. In terms of yeah.
Okay. Yeah, before you guys head upstairs. Oh, she stops you before you take that first step. I better turn these off real quick. And you see her like open up or slide open this like little wooden panel that blends in with the wall perfectly. And you see her like spin her wrist a little bit as she reaches in, and you hear a few like hate for you to get poked a few times going upstairs, so I'll turn those off. You know, for intruders.
Yeah, we don't need that.
I almost forgot. All right, this way. and she'll wait for you guys to like pass the door, and then she closes it and then leads you guys upstairs. It's just like this open room. You see like a few tables. It kind of looks like a working station or like a storage room almost, but everything is pushed out from the center to the sides, like all around the room. You see like various barrels and crates. Um, it's pretty dark up here, but there is like one light in the center of the room, and you see like a few chairs and like a one of those like wooden spools or spindles like turned over on its side to make like a table. And she goes and sits down at one of them. Like even with it being during the day, the windows are like completely covered up, so like there's no light in here besides that single lamp that kind of creates this ominous light in the center of the room.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm like just nudge to Bjorn. I'm like, hey, what kind of shady business we got going on here?
Oh, nothing real shady. This is kind of normal. It's kind of light, actually.
A light day for you, huh?
All right, Minerva.
Let's get down to business. I know you're wanting to ask something, so what is it?
Like, what's up? We got a note. We find you guys. You know. So what do you guys want? And I can tell you what we want.
Well, like all things, we like to, get our hands in other cookie jars, so to speak. We like connections. We have a fairly large network ourselves, and we like money.
I too like money.
She kind of looks over at you and shakes her head.
All right, so here's the deal. My dad, he's a Branby Blackfoot the Sixth. What we want, our proposition,
Granby.
when you come to Galabad, you have haven at our safe houses. When we go to Numestria, we get haven at your safe houses. We both set up here, like our hub. Don't encroach on Galabad. We don't encroach on Numestria. In terms of like any headquarters.
So you don't step on our toes, and we don't step on yours. Am I getting this right?
That's correct. But when you are in Galabad, you use our network. When we're in Numestria, we use yours.
This sounds interesting.
I guess I gotta open up a second shop up here though. Anyways, that's for another time. We got to get the legalities right, you know. You definitely don't want to make any contracts with them Baelgeron folks.
Beltron, you say?
Yeah, they're like our competitor,
Hmm.
but they just they don't have a moral compass. They'll just kill you. They just stab you in the back. That's not our motto.
I can't say that I'm, not unfamiliar. So, do you have specifics for these terms?
Not really. It's kind of only what I said. Figured it'd be like a haggling situation, you know. I gave you kind of like an idea, and I wanted to hear what you got to say about it.
Well, I could take it up with my superiors, of course. They'll want to make the decision themselves. But I'll tell you, a gift goes a long way.
What kind of gift
What
are
are
we
we?
talking about?
We're gonna exchange gifts.
What is it that they say? Do they say in Galabad? Um, I'll show you mine if you show me yours. Or is that just Numestrian?
No, that's a thing.
Pretty sure I've heard that once or twice in my lifetime.
Okay. Well, go ahead. How about you show me yours?
Yeah, Thorn, come on.
What you got?
Show him. Show her.
We need
And I
sort of assurances that, you know, are your services worth this sort of arrangement?
oh, how about this? You got anything like this? And well, I guess I'll start off by unsheathing my gunblade and flipping the blade to myself and handing her the hilt.
You see her eyes get, like you see her eyebrows like noticeably go up, and this very interested look, and like immediately go back down. Oh, and what did you call this thing?
It's a gun and a blade, so it's just a gun blade.
So you have the sword and the bullets together. So they're saying that bullets and blades become one and the same. What do you call this thing?
The gun blade.
A little bit on the nose, but
Maybe
it
a
looks
little bit
really
too much.
cool.
One thing we're bad at, and it's probably because like the whole military thing, most names are very simple because of the dumb grunts, and they wouldn't. Yeah,
Yes, the grunts.
it's kind of like say it how it is. So we could trade some goods. You guys need some gun blades. What do you got?
Well, I think my dad would probably think this is pretty cool, so I'll definitely let him know. Don't say I would have an item per se at the moment to show you, but I feel like information is just as valuable. Would you agree? Or how about this? What if I told you I could give you information that could possibly lead to a fortune you couldn't possibly imagine?
You have my interest. I like put my elbow on the table, kind of leaning closer.
Yeah, I suppose so. Kind of like money.
Of course. And this could potentially be more money, more value, more power than this world has ever seen. But is unknown. Just let me show you what I'm talking about. And you see her get up from her chair, goes towards the back of the room. You see her kind of crouched down, and it sounds like she's sort of like spinning a dial. And you hear this as she reaches in. You hear like the screeching of like a little iron door as she sounds like she's like reaching into a little safe, and she pulls out what looks to be like a large parchment type scroll. And she walks back to the table and unrolls it out. And you see her unravel. And as she like puts little things down, she like pulls out a couple of blades as like little weights to keep it straightened and flattened out. And when she unravels it, you see a map. It is a map of what appears to be something you've never seen before. Like, go ahead and make a history check actually for me.
Is it history?
Yes.
A 9.
Yeah. This definitely does not look familiar in any way, shape, or form. I'm bringing an image for you. This is the Underdark. Something I
Ooh.
believe your people and even most of Numestrians don't even know about. Unconquered lands and territories.
Now we're talking.
Who knows what is here? No one has been able to explore very far outside of Noxstad, which is the capital, or the main living place. If you travel very far out from there, you usually run into creatures that will eat you or tear you in half just for walking by it, you know?
Oh, what's the people like there, though?
Oh, well, they're mostly people like me. You know, really
Well,
friendly. Um, you know, a lot of pale-skinned people, you know, we don't get much sunlight down there.
Oh, for sure, for sure.
But it is a good place to get really strong. 'Cause there are a lot of scary monsters down there and a lot of cool things. But there are places that we haven't been able to reach because of how chaotic it can get.
Oh man, see, this is why I came over here. Is something like this, just trying to find adventure, and it plops down right in front of me.
And like as you say that, immediately rolls up. That depends on the future progress of this exchange. Of course, we will give you some gold or something, you know, whatever you feel like sparks your interest, but this is not really a Black Blades. This is for me. A personal endeavor, if you will. Call it the cherry on top. If you should ever wish to venture in such daring territories, it's always an option.
Bjorn, buddy, we gotta do this. Just look at this. It's adventure.
And she looks over at you. It is terrifying. That's what it is.
You know, terrifying is just.
It is not to be taken lightly. You will be tested, not just physically. I have seen
That's
people
all right. I always
return to
got like B
Noxtad.
pluses on tests.
You know, I'll look into it whenever we get our, you know, our deal first.
Yeah, just, you know, something for the future.
I mean, we got an underdog too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I just,
Perhaps
you know,
there's a
I don't
connection?
go down there though. And maybe,
Maybe
you
there
know,
is
the
a...
only reason why our steam cars were invented is because the underdog they're like innovators down there.
Steam cars. Ooh.
Steam carriages, I meant.
Alright, so back to the original part of the deal. We use your services when we're in Galabad, you use ours whenever you're in Numestria. Safe haven, access to certain privileges, and a fair exchange in costs for contracts. Do you perform contracts? Is that what you mean, to be specific? That is sort of our deal, per se. We deal in contracts, not necessarily specific to anyone. Whoever pays the highest price.
We do operate in contracts, but we also have our own militia. We're like two groups in one. I don't know if that makes any sense.
So you're a shady army, or just a regular army?
Yeah, but we ain't evil.
Of course, neither am I.
I'm not gonna kill your little sister for some gold. You know what I mean?
Good, good, good.
But you know, yesterday's tyrant, I take him out any day of the week.
I can't promise that, you know, the Black Blades wouldn't be willing to kill your sister for some gold. But, you know, something to consider. So, I will, I will take this to my superior. And I will let you know. Don't leave town.
I
Or if you do, let me know so I can come
you got
find
a
you when you come
you got a
back.
piece of paper.
Pulls out a piece of parchment.
Is there like a pen or a quill or anything on the
Yeah,
table?
for
Or on
sure.
the okay. I write my room number.
I thought you were gonna write, I, Thorn,
I
do
thought-
solemnly swear to provide services in exchange for services cross-continental.
This is my room number, so if you guys are anything like us, I'm sure you'll leave a note.
Or something a bit stronger. Just kidding. We won't blow up your building. Bart's a good friend.
Oh no.
You guys got explosives insurance up here? We got some gobos over in Galabad. That's like their stick.
Insurance?
Yeah, they're always trying to sell explosive insurance.
Oh. So you sell people explosive insurance and then blow up their houses for money?
No, the gobos do. You said you're gonna blow up my room, and this made me think about it.
Perhaps we can create another endeavor in the future. That sounds very promising. Very shady indeed, as our chat says a lot.
No, I think you just blow it up if they don't sign. You're like, oh well, you should have
Oh,
signed.
well, yes, that
you
would
know?
work a lot better. We would receive more money, that's for sure.
Yeah,
So then they would sign after,
Perfect.
and then their house never blows up, and they just keep paying just in case it blows up again.
Oh. But wouldn't it be simpler to just do life insurance? And that way, if they don't sign up, then you just take their life. It's perfect.
Oh my.
We should get together later.
Oh no.
We will discuss this, but we'll just keep this between you and I, and not necessarily like a business. Maybe a
My eyes are
personal
like-
endeavor.
Yeah, huge, just looking
What
back
do you
between
say?
Minerva.
Looking at right.
Just
What do you
staying
think,
quiet, just
Lizard
watching.
Man?
Yeah, whatever my friend Thorn says. Sure, sure.
We'll
Yeah,
kind
but-
of. Oh, go ahead.
Once they're dead, then you don't make any money.
Oh, that's true. That's
So it's probably
true.
better just to like break their kneecaps.
That is a very good point. Yes, threat
A
of
good
death.
kneecapping. Seen gobos of those in my day.
As all of these ideas are sparking around the table of different types of insurance and ways to take money in a corrupt nature, whether it be killing or exploding their houses, we pan out over to Alexandria and Moon, as you guys have woken up just after the announcements here. What would you like to do for the day?
Well, my guy is still kind of just waking up. And he goes, "No, don't eat me. I'm not a turkey. I'm just a little rabbit." Oh, it was just a bad dream. Thank God I didn't get eaten, actually. I just get up and I want to look around my room for my gear to make sure it's there.
Yeah, it's there.
And I head out and to find Alexandria.
You would find. Are you going to her room or where are you checking?
I'm gonna go in the little lobby area
Okay.
to wait for her or see if she's there.
Okay. So you see, Alexandria is actually in the library, pouring what may be her 4th or 5th cup of coffee. She's not sure. She forgot. So she's pouring her coffee, bags under her eyes. It doesn't look like she slept at all. And she's just like pouring the coffee. She brings it back to her desk and she's just like staring at this book. A little disheveled looking. So you're not gonna find her in the lobby.
Well, I guess I should go check out the Antonium.
The planetarium?
No, the
Oh,
Antonium.
yeah.
Anthonium.
Are the dorms are in the Antonium, right?
Yeah, for like the ease of the situation here, like, so the Athenaeum and the council chambers, like the Athenaeum is like this giant library that's connected to the council chambers, which makes the Light Spire. So in the Athenaeum, like the main, like the middle part, I guess, of this structure is like the libraries and all of the various levels that consist of different floors for different things. So you have one that's for like arcane magics, you have one that's for like herbology and alchemy, and then you have another that's for other like specific variations of things that involve some sort of like education or magic. And then at the very top of the Athenaeum is the observatory and the planetarium that are kind of like right next to each other that make up the very top. They're kind of like a two in one thing.
Yeah.
And then yeah, if you like see this, the image over here, we'll say like the two towers on the sides can be like the dorms for people to stay in that are here for like arcane and nature, like different types of knowledge to learn about the various schools of magic and the types of magic.
Okay. Alexandria kind of looks at the window and she's like, it's okay, we're good. And then she'll get up, close the book that she's reading, put it in her lab coat, and then start like coming out to like see if Moon's around, maybe go get, you know, some form of sustenance because she's been living off of coffee all night.
So you've been up all night.
Oh yeah, she stayed up.
Coffee? Okay. So we'll say for these purposes, we'll just have you take 1 point of exhaustion. And Moon, you see a very tired and exhausted Alexandria come strolling out of the library. It seems that she's been up all night.
As I walk up to her, Moon says, Alexandra, are you are you okay? You look tired. Did you not sleep?
Good morning, Moon. How are you? I'm good. I
Uh,
just, cramming all-nighter test, all that good stuff.
Really?
You
Did
know.
did did you have to do all
Yeah.
those tests tomorrow? Or, I don't know. You kind of left in a rush, and I was just concerned. Like you didn't really say much. You just said you had tests and dip.
Yeah, I forgot. I forgot about the test. I do that a lot. So sometimes I pull the all-nighter and, you know.
Wait, what tests do you do? Like
Oh, I have a test
for
with
what?
Ember later on.
She tests you?
Yeah, your mentor doesn't test you?
No, he's kind of just cool like that. You know, he's like, hey, you want
Just
some
gives you
apples?
Buckeyes.
You want some Buckeyes? And he just does the finger guns at me. Like, yes.
That's it?
I mean, what can I say? Have a cool dad.
I have a cool dad.
I mean, he's not
Yes.
really my dad, but I mean, it's kind of
Yeah,
like
yeah,
he's
yeah.
my dad, you know?
Oh, for sure.
Well, are you hungry? I know you didn't really. It doesn't look like you slept.
I am hungry. I'm very hungry.
I guess we should go get some food, huh?
Yeah, let's go get breakfast. And
All right.
then, I don't know if the planetarium opens until later, maybe? I'm not sure.
I would feel like that would be.
Yeah, like an evening thing, right?
Yeah, I mean, the sun's kind of gonna kill our eyes. Probably best to avoid that.
Yeah, but there's a lot of stuff going on. Like, there's the festival today at noon.
Is that what woke me up? I thought it was.
Yeah!
I had this bad dream.
Oh, you had bad dreams?
Oh, it's nothing. It was just something silly. I was getting eaten. Crazy, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
that's
I don't.
silly to you?
I don't know what was chasing me, but
Oh,
seemed
no.
pretty scary. Woke up in a sweat.
Yeah. Maybe it's because we stayed out late. Sometimes I get bad dreams whenever
I'm just glad I'm not a turkey anymore.
a turkey.
Well, I guess we should go get some breakfast, right? And he just rushes out the door. It's like, I have to avoid that conversation.
Oh no. Yeah, let's go get breakfast. Maybe just follow after him.
Okay. You head on downstairs to the Athenaeum cafeteria, where you have little magical tokens that you can scan to get your lunch from your prepaid tokens that you guys get. It keeps track. You hand it to uh, the person behind the counter, and they put a little stamp on it, and you notice that it has like 20 arcane runes that kind of glow for a second around the coin, and you notice one of the runes disappears, showing that that is one lunch off of your total count. And you get a little tray, and you begin to like go along this sort of buffet style assembly line and kind of pick and choose what you want to eat. You just see like a few uh, of these stout dwarven men and women in robes, but the robes are like white, and they all have like these big white chef hats on with various colorations of hair and beards and mustaches, of course. And whenever people like take stuff and one of the food trays disappears, you see them magically conjure more food to refill its place.
Wow, this is a lot of food. I guess I could eat some of it, but I don't think I could eat all of it.
You see this dwarven woman with like a thick 5 o'clock shadow and like thick chops that kind of hang down, and they're like braided and come down almost like pigtails, but the beard. Well, hello there, little one. What can I do for you? Would you like something vegan?
Do you have blueberry muffins?
Blueberry muffins. Let's see. What's that there on your plate? And you see like a tiny little blueberries on your plate, and they slowly begin to form bread and more blueberries as like the blueberries almost instantaneous sprout like a flower blooming.
Whoa.
Hmm.
How'd you do that?
Just a wee bit of magic and a little love for you.
So sweet. Thank you. You're looking as lovely as ever today, too.
Oh, thank you. And she blushes a little bit.
Well,
That is so kind.
is this all for me?
But of course, come back if you want some more. I'll make you whatever you like.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Oh, she's so nice.
Did you want anything else?
Maybe some orange juice?
Orange
Can
juice.
you do that too?
Let's see. Wait, take what's that right there in your glass? It looks
Oh
like
my
orange.
God!
It's orange liquid.
You did it again! You're so cool!
It's like magic. Can you believe it?
Just like magic.
Isn't magic wonderful?
Hmm.
Wow. Now that you say it, it looks really like it's a really great thing.
You know what the real magic is, though?
What's that?
The smile on your face
Oh,
just warms my heart.
My mom. I don't have any parents.
So, yeah, Bale Deep
They're
Red is your
calling
dad,
everybody
and the dwarven lunch lady is your mom.
Oh my gosh. That's great.
Well, I should really thank you. My friend here is also hungry. I don't think she slept though. Do you have something for that?
Well, what can I do for you, dear?
I just want as much, maybe just like a plate full of protein. That'd be great.
Can do. Would you prefer? We have boar. I suppose bacon is boar. We have some beef options as well.
Maybe a combination.
Right. And she kind of like turns her hands up a little bit. Well, what's that you got there? And you see some boar ham steaks and like 3 over easy owlbear eggs.
Oh, nice. Thank you so much.
Oh,
That
you're
never
quite
gets
welcome. Oh, you seem a bit tired, dear. How about go ahead and try this. This will kind of calm the nerves and brighten your spirits. And she pushes over. It looks like a sort of lemon tea.
old. A lemon tea. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome.
Thank you very much. I think I'm gonna need it.
If you all need anything else, just jump back in line. I'll be sure to get you what
your
you
name
need.
again?
Yeah, I don't think we caught it.
My name's Hilda.
Hilda. Thank you so much, Hilda.
You're quite welcome.
Thanks again, Mom. I mean, Hilda.
Oh, you're so silly. Come on back. All right, so you guys take your food and enjoy your breakfast. And I'm gonna say that specially brewed tea is going to knock off your exhaustion, as it is just completely filled with vitamin B and and caffeine.
Nice. Perfect.
And you guys have your breakfast. If there's anything like you would like to do at the table, if not, what would you guys like to do afterwards?
Well, I guess I really couldn't eat all of it. I should just take the scraps to go. You
Yeah.
know,
For sure.
for later. Maybe we'll get hungry later as a little midday snack.
Yeah. We like snacks.
And just pick up like just the blueberries and put it in my little pocket.
All right.
Hmm.
Yeah, you
Babe.
got like little, like 6 blueberries in a little pouch.
Well, I guess we should go check out what they had to offer for this morning. They were blasting it at full blast.
all the announcements.
Yeah, the announcements.
So I think there's a festival at the town square at noon. A bake-off at Merchants Row. You can apply to be part of like the Iron Watch, the City Watch headquarters, I believe. But
Who wants to do that? Like,
yeah, I don't think that I wasn't feeling that one either.
but the baked goods, I don't know. The baked goods sound pretty good, and you know, I can't resist baked goods. But I mean, we could go to the festival, and
we can
I
go
like
to the
festivals.
bake-off too. It doesn't matter.
We could do both.
Oh, can we do both? Are they happening at the same time?
So the Bake Off is just like a thing that's happening all day. It's not
Okay.
necessarily like
Like drop by.
it's not like a competition where like people are all in like one tent. It's more like a citywide sort of. It's like a national bake day.
Oh.
Yeah.
So if we're running through the city, we're gonna run into baked goods today.
Yes.
So I could get maybe some goodies, right?
Yeah.
Okay, then let's go to the festival.
Woo. Yeah, we'll make our way there.
All right. The festival. The Festival of Mystique. So you guys make your way outside of the city, heading down towards. We're going to say that it's going to be taking outside near the Gardens of Innovation, kind of like out front a little bit. You can see that main road that runs right below it. So it's like kind of in between the docks and the Gardens of Innovation, like away from the businesses, out in like this open sort of grass area. You guys make your way down there. As you're walking along, you see like lampposts and the various businesses and buildings lined with all of these colorful banners and like streamers going across the city, as throughout the night people had worked tirelessly to kind of set up this sort of street to be almost like a sort of parade line or like a parade area for people to walk through. There's various merchants set up along the roads selling various baked goods and little meals. You see a little halfling that's got like a sausage link stand. Hey, get your hot dogs over here. Get your fresh links. You get a little bit further and you see that they have like a stage set up a pretty large stage as it kind of like stretches across, like it's blocking off like one of the entire like made road in the center that like leads up to the sort of clockwork tower that sits in the center of the Gardens of Innovation. And you see performers, kind of like, oh gosh, what are they called? They have like the streamers like on a stick. You see them like swirling around. But they're just holding a stick. There's not actually streamers. There is a streamer of various colors, but they're produced with magic, so it's like this sort of transparent, different colors of energy that kind of trail off of the staff that they're swirling around. It almost looks like a choreographed group of monks doing like a martial arts display. They're all wearing like these like wizard type robes, as they are these like spellcasting performers, as they're sort of doing this colorful and magical dance with swirling magics and enchantments. You think you've so you guys can go ahead and roll me like a history or yeah, roll me history checks, please.
Mm-hmm.
Helps if I go to the screen. 2 and a
Nice.
15. So 16 and a 2. Alexandria, it feels you got like something in the back of your mind. You feel like you've seen this before, but you just can't quite recall. Moon, you've seen some of these people before, or like going in and out of the Athenaeum. Alexandria, I think even though that tea is kind of relieved a little bit of exhaustion, you're still having some recall issues from being up all night. Anyways, there's a little bit of brain fog still. But Moon, when you look at, you notice that these are some of what looks like some of the Prismari students.
Hey, I think the announcer guy was talking about learning about magic like this, or anything like herbal. Maybe they're part of them. Maybe we could get closer and talk to them and see what they know, cause since they're like students or something.
Yeah, let's go see. Maybe they know something about. Should we tell them about the Moonstone?
Well, I don't think that's a good idea because
Okay.
we don't know them just yet.
Right. So
Kinda have
maybe just
trust
asking about the a cure to whatever's affecting
Yeah, maybe they know something about
the
the illness.
forest. Yeah. Yeah, let's go ask them.
As you guys say that, you notice that they're all like in a still position, like various different poses. And one
Oh.
shoots a wand up in the air, and a burst of light explodes into various fireworks, and it almost like forms this dome, not like a dome, but it makes like I'll say like 100-foot radius sphere of like almost like a sun visor. It makes it look like it's nighttime where you're at, and you see like a ceiling of stars. And they begin, you hear like these loud, almost like tribal drums as they begin to dance and put on a performance. And with the darkened area, the lights extremely, stand out and glow, as it looks like they're using like these flaming and magical batons as they're spinning in the air. You see one launches one like 30 feet up in the air, and it's just actively spinning as they hold their hand up, looking out towards the crowd, and catch it as it falls down without looking, begins to twirl around behind them. You see multiple others come in, and they're just like juggling these ethereal, like flaming, different magical types of elemental swords in the air. and they walk together, throw them up, and they're like throwing them to each other, like one another from the side. And then you begin to see them one steps forward and starts to create this sort of spiral flame effect around everyone, and it forms into like this dragon head and breathes down like a little wave of fire, and it hits the crowd, but it's not like actual fire, it's just the light. And as it kind of washes over, you hear everybody like and then when they notice that they're not burnt and it was just some sort of visual imagery, the crowd begins to cheer and go wild. And then you hear the drums stop as another burst of light, as they all hold up a wand up in the air and fireworks begin to explode and go off. And then the light begins to fade away as you can see the sunlit sky once more. And the crowd around begins to cheer and go wild.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Woo.
Well, I
That was
mean,
amazing.
I mean, I can't do as half of that. I can do,
I
but
could do that.
Rune's like, I could totally do
yeah, it's
that.
very confident I could do all that. Yes.
As he shows us what kind of magic, as he's like bragging that he could do that.
I'm like, I cover my hands and cup my hands, and I'm like, look, guys, and then there's like water that just forms. Like, I made a puddle.
He's like, that's pretty good for students, you know. Not too shabby.
And
It
then
just-
Andrea starts clapping for the puddle.
As it just like trickles down my paws.
Oh
It's like, oh, never mind.
no.
You see a little kid, like, tugs on your robe, Moon. Hey, you're dripping.
Oh no.
Oh,
You spilled water on your hand. You shouldn't do that. You're gonna get your robes wet.
but I could do what they can do. Okay, I just
Oh
can't
wow,
do it right
really
now.
cool. Can you show me?
Oh no.
I want to
Yeah,
see.
you
I
wanna
want to see it
you wanna-
again. That was cool.
You wanna see?
Yeah.
Here, for my next magic trick, I will make 1 and 1 into 2.
Go ahead and make a sleight of hand check. With advantage because it's a little kid. Ben is very perceptive or very persuasive on camera, but not as much on DTT. Yeah, we'll say that his eyes are a little fried at the moment from watching the fantastic and amazing display that you guys just saw. And he didn't even notice that you just slapped your hands together and changed the fingers. Whoa! How did you do that? Mom, did you see that?
Well, all you gotta do is pay attention in school, okay? And you could do just that. Make sure you take notes and pay attention to especially your teacher. Like, I know it sounds like it's boring, but I promise you're gonna be able to do what I do.
Which school? There's so many.
Wow.
No.
Whatever, don't even worry about the school. Like, just whatever your little heart dreams of, pursue that, and then you could be great. I know you can.
I do have a little heart. My mom said it was really small for than it's normally supposed to be.
Oh, well, you have a big heart in your soul.
Really?
Really.
Wow, thanks. Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.
All right. What would you guys like to do?
I don't know. after that. um,
Well, what can I say? I'm great with kids. They love magic tricks.
they live little magic bunnies.
Yeah,
Makes sense.
they call us
Yeah.
cute, but they're little, so I'll excuse it. They're little cute too, a little small.
They're kind of cute too.
They're kind of cute too. I mean, granted, they're almost my height, so I can't really say like they're cute because
Yeah, no, I think it's fine. They're still growing, you know.
So, what? Without further ado, I guess we should go ahead and talk. Are the Prismari people still doing their tricks?
I think the show is over.
Yeah, they just finished their performance, and you see like the sort of conductor out front, a moon elf with silver hair, these long like pointed epaulets, with this deep like red, orange, white, and black robe, like different colors that kind of streak down that almost look like sharp edges that make up fire. As all right, students, pack your things up, and we'll head back to the Anthenium. We don't want to be late. And you see all of the performers like scrambling to like grab their things, and they begin lining up.
Can I stop y'all real quick? I had a question. If you don't mind, if you have the time, real quick.
Oh, of course. I'm Celine. As the instructor kind of walks over. Did you want to join the class?
Well, I do, but I feel like I have something important to do first before I can join. I have
Surely
questions.
it can be more important than education.
Well, I guess you're right, because I do have questions. How do I even sign up for the classes?
Oh, I believe Praytale mentioned that you could sign up at just in the entrance of the Anthenium. There's a registration table there just inside the doors.
I had a question about the forest. And
The forest?
well, more like animals getting sick, and that's as far as I'm gonna go. They're just sick, and I need answers. I want to help them.
I do feel for you. Being an elf and all, I am still connected to nature. But my knowledge is with the magical display and performance of arcane talents. Nature is not really my specialty.
Do you know who would have the talent for nature? Who would have the answer?
Have you spoken to Bale Deeprut?
Well, actually, no, but he is my patron.
I believe he's probably the most knowledgeable druid that I've encountered, though there are a lot of very smart people within the Anthenium.
I think I'll go to the Anthenium then. And then I'll hit up Bale after.
Sorry I couldn't be of more help. Feel free to sign up for our classes if you'd like.
Oh, it's quite all right. And I hope you have a good day.
Thanks, you too. All right, everyone. Let's make our way back. And they all like get in line and kind of like do a little march in unison along this like parade like road and head back up to the library.
Well, Alejandra, I guess we should head to. Well, let's see about the shops real quick. I want to get like maybe one of those goods if they're around on the way
Yeah.
to the Antoneum.
Yeah, let's go get it like a treat.
All that
Like
talking
a
made
big
me hungry
treat.
again.
Yeah, me too.
All right. What kind of treat are you guys looking for?
Maybe some cookies.
Magical treats. No, I'm just kidding.
Magical cookies.
Magical treats.
Magical treats that give
Magical
you
treats. No, I'm
spell
just kidding.
scrolls and fireballs.
Yeah, helps me do little white magic and stuff. Makes me little diamond
Uh,
protection.
you guys easily
Yeah, a little
find different
cookie or
stands.
something.
Yeah, you see a little, it's like a little cart that's propped up to make like a little stop shop sort of deal. And you see an old goblin woman behind there. She has all sorts of different shelves of cookies. You see, it almost look like old cabinet drawers laid out on top with just rows. It almost looks like a CD collection, but it's just different cookies, and they're separated into different kinds, like macadamia, chocolate chip, oatmeal raisin. Let's see, can we think of a D&D themed one?
Orc.
Orc?
Yes.
What's the orc cookie?
Yeah, there's a orc cookie. It's just a sugar cookie with green icing and has like a face drawn on it.
Okay.
Oh. Well,
Little
good-
herringon cookies with little rabbit ears.
For sure.
She's trying to be inclusive, guys.
Yes.
Well, good day, Mal. I see you got some goods. How much?
Oh, hello there.
Well,
What can
I
I do
couldn't-
for you, sweet child?
kind of hungry. But I don't have a lot of money.
Oh. Well, with you walking up to my stand, I'm a little hungry too. I could just gobble you up.
Oh no, not me!
Oh, no.
No, I promise I don't taste good.
Oh, it's just an expression, sweetie.
Oh,
Yes, it's
thank
Sprig.
goodness. See, your name was Sprig?
No, not in this universe. You can call me Mirabelle.
Mirror.
Sorry, my head's all jumbled up. Had crazy dreams. You wouldn't believe it. But I see you have these cookies right here. This one's kind of shaped like mine. Is that for a particular reason?
Oh, because those are the most delicious. And she grabs one.
The foreshadowing. No, I'm just kidding.
Would you
Oh.
like one?
Oh, from can I observe the cookie to make sure it's not made out of me?
Oh.
Yeah, go ahead and make a survival or a nature or investigation. You can choose whichever one. To
What's the
make
cookie shop called?
Sugar Sweets. All right, what was your roll here? A 17. Yeah, it seems to just be flour and sugar and salt and eggs.
Oh,
You don't smell
well,
your kin within.
yeah. Sure, I would love some. Can I have a bite?
That'll be 2 copper pieces.
Oh, I think I have it around here somewhere. You can just see like little trinkets jump out of my like robe. I'm just like,
Oh, you dropped
no.
something, dearie.
Oh yeah, I'll find out right now. Oh, I'm trying to just get your money. It's just kind of okay. I got it. Here you go. And it's sort of like lint and everything, and like you could tell that it's been like at the bottom, like the pocket.
She's like,
It's like,
ooh,
oh,
a bonus. And she grabs the lint and eats it.
oh, did it taste good?
I didn't know I was going to get tips today.
Oh, well, I'm glad you enjoyed it. Here's your money.
She hands you just like a stenciled out like rabbit head of a sugar cookie with like the thick icing to draw like little rabbit whiskers and nose on it, and it's filled in to make it look like a blue rabbit.
Aw.
Thank you so much. Alexandra, do you want anything? Oh, well, I mean, I don't have any more money, but I don't know if you were
fine.
gonna. want-
Yes, would you like something?
Yeah, I'll take
I have any
Chocolate
variety that you could possibly think of.
yeah, I'll just take a chocolate chip.
Ooh, those are very delicious. That'll be 2 copper pieces. And these cookies are like
Totally.
massive, by the way. They're pretty big.
Like the size of my head.
Yeah, it's definitely worth 2 copper pieces.
Sounds like a
Best
steal.
day ever.
It's worth your weight in sugar.
Well, I do love sweets. I love sweets. I was like, do you love sweets? I don't. I've never
Yeah.
really interacted with people, so I don't know what to do. Do I say thank you? Do I ask about their day? I don't know. I didn't have much training in the forest. I just came here and I was like, okay, this is my mission.
Feel free
Right
to come back to my shop over at Sugar Sweets.
I was
Sugar
like,
sweets.
as I'm talking, I just noticed that she's just like not interested. She's not interested in what I'm saying anymore. Just like I'm just like, okay, never mind. I guess I'll just Alexandria, I guess we should go to the library or the
Yeah.
Anthonium.
Yeah,
Thank you.
we can do that. Thanks, Mirabelle.
Okay.
You're welcome.
I'm so glad I didn't get eaten.
Oh my gosh. What a stressful existence.
All right.
All right.
You guys head back up to the Anthonium.
Mhm.
Then we'll pan out and go back to Thorn and Raijin. Raijin, as you're walking around, did you guys leave Blades and Bullets? Evan, you're muted.
I think so.
All right, so you guys made your way out. Raijin, you kind of
I don't.
step
I don't know
out
what Raijin wants to do though.
as Minerva opens up the window again and unlocks the door and continues to be open for business. You guys step outside and you kind of hear like the ending of the explosion from the show, the Festival of the Mystique that kind of went on, that was announced earlier, and you were in the middle of the hustle and bustle of the busy day, in the middle of the Gardens of Innovation, as you kind of see the crowds dispersing and clearing out to enjoy the rest of the day after the performance.
And we see it like in the distance, right? Like the explosion and all that.
Yes.
Okay. Diorn, my good man, look over there. What is all this hubbubaloo going on? Is that what they were talking about on the intercom this morning?
Yeah, probably.
Alright, well, they woke me up from a good nap to announce all this. Might as well go take a peek.
I mean, what else we gonna do while we wait around?
That's what I'm saying. We gotta enjoy the day.
You've been following me, so I'm just gonna, follow you this time.
Yeah, you're an interesting guy. Now you gotta see how the other half lives.
All right, Raijin, where do you lead
In
to?
the direction of the explosion. I guess that's towards the Soren Anthonium, right?
So you guys are like, so you see the Gardens of Innovation here on the map. Do I have the map pulled up for you guys? Should
Yeah,
be,
yeah.
So, this building here out front and center is the little display was here in the crossroads, and the shop that you guys were in is behind this building, like
Oh, okay, that
towards
was
this
pretty
side.
close then.
Yeah, so you guys are coming out of the doors at like the last explosion. You see like the magical, like the emulated dragon head sort of appear, and it breathes the magical imagery of a fire breath out onto the crowd, and it dissipates in the dark light. From your guys' view, it looks like there's like a huge dark dome over the crowd and the stage that they were on. And after you see that blaze, you come around the corner, looking around the little clock tower that's in the middle, and you see them all point their wands up in the air for the very last firework explosion as the dome sort of slowly fades and dissipates down, and the performance ends. You stop hearing like the deep, almost tribal like drums beating as they were kind of dancing around on stage.
Oh, it's a shame. Looks like we got to the end of it. Could have sworn
Oh
that.
yeah, bummer.
Yeah. Well, could have sworn that dragon looked like my grandpa. But let's see. What do they got around here? Are they still like vending food and all that?
Oh yeah, there's all sorts of food vendors. All of the random shops within the Gardens of Innovation are open. Merchants Row's open. Um, Eliza's Landing is currently open. Uh, I can read off the events if you'd like.
Please.
So you guys just missed the Festival de Mystique. They have the magical classes where you can go and sign up for like different sort of magical school classes and whatnot to learn to either conjure spells or brew potions, that sort of thing. They're having the annual bake off, which is just a bake day. So there's all kinds of like baked good vendors around with little pop up shops and carts selling various baked goods. There's also the Iron Watch recruitment to where you can go sign up at the City Watch headquarters. They mentioned aerial exploration, so you can go buy tickets to go on some airship rides that go out and view certain things. It's more of like a ride around the city for people to get like a good view to kind of take in like the full effect of the city and the world below.
Okay.
There is the Theatrical Delights, which is at night. It's at the Moonlit Masquerade Theater, and it's a play about heroes and legends. And then there's also the Star Song Observatory. I mentioned before that there is like a special thing at night, but anybody can also go during the day. It's not exclusive to night. To where you can kind of go around and learn about like the stars and celestial wonders and look at constellations and stuff. And there are active like instructors or tutors to kind of like go over things. And you can look into the magical telescopes. It's supposed to allow you to see into possibly otherworldly realms if you're lucky to be able to find something like that.
Yeah, that's not bad. All right. Let's see. Let's do the air ride around the city. That seems like a very touristy thing to do.
Hmm.
Yeah. So we'll start making our way over there. That that way we get a good grasp of the city too.
That's actually a good idea.
Yeah, I'm full of good ideas. You're gonna learn that about me.
While we're walking, I'm gonna kind of like, I want to like keep my eyes, like see if I notice any like buildings for lease, like in the gardens, I guess.
Okay. Make a perception check for me.
I guess while he's doing that as well, I'm gonna ask him about like what I just heard in there. Be like, so you're trying to set up shop over here?
Yeah, yeah, shop.
Wink, wink.
We'll like sell stuff. You
The
know.
life insurance, I get it.
Mm-hmm.
As you're walking along, you do see a couple of shops that appear to be empty. There's not like a big lease sign or for sale sign on it, but you can see that there is like a little note or there is like a sign, but it's not like a giant for sale or for lease. There's like a
Yeah.
posted sort of writ on the doors.
Okay. Mental notes of those while we walk. While we keep walking.
Okay. So you're just wanting to see those. You didn't want to read anything, right? Is that what you're getting at?
Yeah, no, I was. Yeah, I was kind of.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure. All right. You guys make your way
So,
down. Oh, go ahead.
I'm gonna ask him some stuff while we're walking, if that's okay.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, you guys are
Shoot.
casually strolling. Go on.
So, where you actually from? Like what part of town?
Did it actually have a name? Did like the little island I came from? So, hey, you see, I'm. Oh man, what was it called? Smuggler. I'm a smuggler,
From
man. Like I'm from the seas, where the wind takes me. But I
the
did
seas.
from the
Hmm.
seas since I was a little chap,
Hey,
always on a boat.
You'd have to point to me, like where specifically, because I don't have it written down.
Yeah, I gotcha.
So you can show me the map later, or we'll go over the map later. Get it settled. Sorry, go ahead.
What about you, man? You seem like a pretty worldly guy, trying to set up shops all over the world.
No, I'm just grew up in the Silent Forest, in and out of Gungnir's Rest. More of a northern guy.
I think I've been to the north. Pretty chilly up there.
Well, no, not that north.
But yeah, man, we need to get that map though.
Yeah, that's
Whenever
a
we
good
get the
idea.
chance. I've been had a good adventure in a while now. I'm itching for something.
Yeah, I gotta get these deals done. You know, I'm
Yeah.
gonna get
Well,
a
if you ever need
slap on the
help,
wrist.
yeah, if you ever need help with these deals, just ask me, man. We're pals now.
Oh yeah, you want to enlist?
Of
No, I'm just
course.
playing. Oh really?
Yeah, get me in, man.
I'll, can I happen to have a enlistment contract in my pocket?
I mean,
Yeah, yeah. You
I
know what? I'll
figure
send a
it's
note.
yeah, I figure it's probably pretty standard to have at least one, right? Always looking for recruits.
All right.
I mean, you are
Okay.
like actively seeking, establishing connections with different organizations. I'm sure it wouldn't be too off of the rails to be able to also enlist individuals. So
Don't worry about the fine print. As you know, this is just a
Standard
standard
boilerplate.
3-year contract. You know, you owe your life to the Blackfoot clan. Uh, you know, you'll have to go through some like training, and when we get back to Galabad, standard stuff. But you know, I can hook you up. You know, you can be like on my team.
you show him like an actual contract.
Yeah.
Make a investigation check with disadvantage as you guys are kind of like walking along and you're trying to read this as you guys are like sort of bumping into people and with the crowd and everything. It's sort of distracting.
He's making the investigation.
Yes. As
Oh,
he's
where'd
like,
my bar go?
All right.
oh, it's probably because I don't have tokens out for you. There you go.
Oh yeah. You said investigation with disadvantage.
Yes.
Investigation. Oh, there it is.
Nice. Yeah, with a 12. Yeah, as you're kind of like reading through it, it seems like, you know, your standard contract, and then you see like, as you unfold it a little bit more, it extends down like another foot or two, and it's like almost touching the ground, and you see like one flap that kind of like folds inward, and you kind of unfold it as it's like folded in, like horizontally towards it, and then you continue to read a little bit, and you see like certain mentions of like not responsible for being like burned alive or boiled in acid or
Jeez.
death by poison or suffocation or like the worst ways to die possible. Basically, like The Hobbit, you know, when
Oh yeah, yeah.
Bilbo's reading the contract from the dwarves.
All I heard was the perks. You got me. Do I have a pin on me, or like am I like searching myself for one?
Oh, here, right
Yeah,
here.
he has a pen in his front pocket.
Oh, he's ready.
For people to sign something.
You seem like a cool guy. Like from the time I've known you so far, I've gotten into 2 fights and went to a shady deal. This is the kind of stuff I live for. I'll like scribble down my name.
And Raijin has
Okay.
initiated a contract with the Blackfoots.
Now, welcome to the service, my friend. You know, we don't have a whole lot of your kind, you know. So
Yeah, I'd like to think of myself as a rarity.
that'd be a great ally. Mhm.
Yeah, and I'll just like fold up the contract, give it back to him.
I'll appreciate that. I'll send that off to headquarters. When we get back to the Golden Goose.
The golden goose, of course.
All right. So you guys continue on making your way down towards Eliza's Landing, and before you can get down to the stairs, you notice there's just these thick crowds with long lines coming up from the docks, waiting to take these sort of joy rides. You guys stand in line. It's a little ways back. You'll have to wait a little bit for sure. But it seems like the lines are moving at a fairly decent rate, as there's like probably 15 to 20 ships boarding, like 20 to 30 people at a time as they land and take off. And it's almost like a Ferris wheel, as it's like going around and they stop, departure, board, lift off again. This continual circuit as they sort of give these aerial rides around the floating city. And I think at this point we'll just go ahead and end it here and pick up next week. I feel like this is
All
a decent
right.
stopping point here. We forgot to do the little giveaway thing. It's all right. We'll do that tomorrow. So jump in or sign up in Discord or send us a message or something if you want a little dice tray holder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hear that we're getting rated right as we end.
All right.
Hey,
I guess we got to keep going, guys. No excuses. All right. We're
What's
gonna
up
keep
here, there be
going.
monsters.
There's no
Hey,
way we can
guys.
get off the raid. So we are gonna pan back to Alexandria and Moon as Raijin and Thorn are waiting in these long, disgusting lines to get into one of the ships to fly around the floating city of Soren. Moon and Alexandria, you guys are heading back to the Anthenium. What would you like to do?
I want to sign up for those classes real quick.
Absolutely. So you get to the Anthenium, walk through the large grand doors, surrounded by these sort of beautiful pillars. You walk through the large doors that are just open, and you see like these sort of marvelous arch stairs that go up to the next floor that you're familiar with, which is where the alchemy and sort of herbalist sects are. And through the main door and to the left is the cafeteria where you guys kind of were before. And Alexandria, you know all too well. On the main floor, directly back, is the large, massive library that you spend a lot of time studying. And just off to the right, directly through the door, you see a little desk set up. Just like any school or college, they got different things that you can sign up for. And you see a little table with signs that have the varying types of magical schools that you can sign up. Which, did you have one specific in mind, Moon, that you would like to do?
We'll learn about plants. Maybe there's medicinal remedies in these botanical.
Yeah,
I wanna-
for sure. You see. right, you see this sort of pale skinned humanoid with these large curved horns that come around to the front, and they're sitting with these very elegant, like almost layered, like kimono type robe as they're sitting there. And it's vaguely labeled like the School of Nature Magic, and you see him side by side. You see the Arcane and the Divine. You also have like the other various schools that are broken up a little bit more, but this one seems more of like your general ed, so to speak. And he kind of sits there. He has like this little goatee that comes out to this huge, like curled sort of bush that comes down to his mid chest. Very like goat-like features, these ears that kind of drape and hang down, kind of long. And he's sitting there, and you see the ears flicker a little bit. And he coughs, and when he does, you see this bright green, sort of glowing lights emanate from him that kind of like spark up into the air like fireflies as little glowing leaves kind of swirl and sparkle from his sneeze. And he sees you approach. Well, hello there.
Well, I just want to say, first off, bless you. And hello.
Well, thank you.
But I see that there. Whoa. Why was there like little swirly leaves around you when you sneezed? That was kind of different.
Oh, sometimes I just get a little overly excited. The senses are a little dull in my old age. Sometimes it just happens.
I guess you could really say you get winded.
Oh.
Well, I just had some questions about maybe plants and maybe some remedies that you have knowledge of.
Certainly. I think you've come to the right place. I'm Emus, by the way.
Yes. I'm Moon.
Moon,
It's a pleasure to
nice
meet you.
to meet you too. And he like reaches out with two hands and shakes your little rabbit paw. Did you
Firm
want to
grip, I
sign
think.
up for my classes?
Yeah, that's actually exactly what I wanted to do.
Perfect. The quill is right here, and you can see him like shaking a little bit as he hands you over to be able to write or sign your name up for the next class.
Is there a catch? I don't know. It seems kind of too good to be true. Like, do I just sign and there's nothing that comes with it?
Oh, well, you will be signing your life away for eternal imprisonment to the academy, and you will be sure to have vast student loans to pay off.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just kidding. It's just classes on Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Oh, okay. You had me worried there. I'm a little broke for that. Loans.
No, this knowledge is for everyone. Anyone can sign up. Though it's probably more useful if you have magical talents.
Well, that I do. So, I will sign. And let's see your adventure thrive. And I just sign with the little quill. Moon Harrington.
Well, Moon, I'm so glad you decided to join our class. Is there something specific or something you're looking for, perhaps, that I can keep in the back of my mind as we go through this educational journey together?
Aiding animals with their illnesses or any natural remedies I could utilize.
You know what I just heard? Nature? Check. Animals? Check. Herbal remedies? Check. I think you're in the right place.
Well, I guess when does this start? Today? Tuesday?
The first class will be tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Bright and early.
Okay. Well, I'll see you then, okay?
Sounds good.
Goodbye, Grandpa. I mean, bye.
As you turn around, you see a very familiar face as you walk into. I'm gonna bring this back here. As you walk into your sort of familiar mentor patron, Bale Deepret.
Ooh.
Oh, hey, Dad. I mean, Bale. I signed up for some classes to see about the illnesses in the forest.
Is there a reason why you address everyone as family members?
Well, I never really had family, so
Oh, I'm so
yeah,
sorry.
it gets kind of no worries. I kind of dealt with it all my life, but I mean, it's nice to have a familiar fondness to the names.
I see you have signed up for the nature magic courses.
Yeah, I think it would be really helpful to me.
He like places his hand on her shoulder. I think it would be very beneficial.
Well, as long as I have y'all as my support system, I think I could do it too.
Do you have your school supplies?
School supplies. I didn't think of that. Oh, I don't have any money. I guess
Spent
not.
it all on cookies.
Moon, I will be your sponsor. I would love to pay for these classes for you.
Thanks, Val. I don't. What can I do to repay you?
Try your hardest.
Of course, Val. Thank you so much for the opportunity.
I know you'll make me proud.
I'll do my best.
You are very smart, Moon. I believe in you.
Bye, Dad. I mean, Val. Sorry, in the habit. Can I address you
It's
as
okay.
Dad from time to time?
Sure.
Okay. Thanks.
Sure.
Well, I guess I gotta go. I'm gonna go with my friend, and maybe we could find something else we could do to help us. The day is young.
Well, have fun. School will be bright and early.
I will keep that in mind.
I will see that your supplies are delivered to your dormitory.
Thank you again. And we shall be off.
Alexandria, during this time, what do you think you would have been doing?
Maybe just checking out, like all of the different types of schools. Just kind of getting a feel for what other kind of people might be at the school and like who I haven't met yet and where I should spend more time.
Go ahead and make. You can choose an intelligence or a wisdom. Just a straight check. Bum, 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 bum.
Sorry,
No, you're good.
it's gonna.
I have your token out. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Nice.
19.
Hey.
Yeah, you're standing there and you're seeing on the stands different tables for the different classes that you can sign up for, and you notice that one catches your eye. Like, you see not necessarily an instructor behind a booth, but you see a sign that's kind of like advertising the planetarium, and you remember in the morning announcements that it mentioned something about individuals who can provide instruction regarding like star patterns or constellations, and with your 19 wisdom, you probably get the thought that, you know, maybe somebody up there perhaps would have the knowledge to be able to give you some guidance on the star pattern that's on the back of your moon rune.
Nice. Okay. All right. Well then, we'll go do that later on. Whenever it gets dark. She probably would also go seek out Briar
Okay.
to get advice.
Okay. So Moon, while you're like signing up for your classes and you get stopped by Bale, say Alexandria makes her way up the stairs and heads into the like the alchemy wing, like on the left, go up the stairs, go on the left side, you go into this large sort of circular room, and it's just lined with shelves that go across with various jars filled with any number and assortment of different reagents from across both continents of Galabad and Numestria. You see several tables with different like mixing flasks and like brewing stands and potions being made. Anything that you could possibly imagine and find in like an alchemy shop or a room to study, practice. And you walk in and see Briar, per usual, like holding up a flask, like a circular, like a round-ended flask up in the air, kind of swirling the contents in the inside, looking up at it as sun kind of shines through some of the windows that make up like the upper portion of the room to be fully lit.
Can I tell if she also looks tired?
Yeah, make a perception check. Or actually, let me just see what your passive perception is.
Okay.
12. Yeah, she's I would say maybe of similar nature. Long nights, studying, working, trying to find answers. You can see a little bit of darkness sort of under the eyes, but not as much to where it seems to be hindering her.
Oh, okay.
Back so soon?
Yeah. I had an issue. So, I didn't get to sleep last night, obviously. The moon was out. You know, the full moon was out. And, I think I almost ate my friend. And I'm really worried about it going forward. But I know we have a few more weeks, you know, until the next one. But what should I do next time? I mean, obviously be more aware that like the full moon's gonna be out. But other than that, what do you do?
Well, I have this. And you see her reach at like the V of her little like tunic, and you see her pull out an amulet that has like this sort of jade green stone with like a sort of rune or like a carving, like a symbol carved into it.
Oh.
This sort of keeps me bound from my rage.
Where did you get it? She whispers. Where did you get it?
Well, I made it.
You made it. How hard are they to make?
Not too difficult, but there's some things that we don't really have here in the city that we need to make it.
Okay. Yeah.
Unfortunately, we have basically everything else, but you know how it goes.
Just like one thing. That one most important thing. Okay. Okay.
It's
Well-
it's
What-
a special plant.
Special plant.
Just give me a second here, so I can. It's a special plant. It's don't know exactly what it's called, but it's like a wormwood that
Like a
grows over in the Edgecry forest in Galabad.
Edgecry forest.
Normally see it growing on almost like a moss, typically around gravestones, grave sites.
Okay. That's good to know. Galabad's kind of far. Right?
Well, from the City of Light, so is New Mestria. They're about the
Yeah.
same distance from where we are. Yeah, a couple of days' ride. If you can get passage on an airship.
Right. Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I might have to do that sooner, maybe, rather than later, or I'll have to stay here for a while. At least I can lock myself in my room when I'm here. I don't know what, otherwise.
Maybe this will sort of ease the process or help you control it. It's not guaranteed, but it can subside the symptoms a little bit. And she hands you a vial of like this sort of lime green liquid. If you feel yourself beginning to change, drink this.
Thank you. Thank you.
Like I said, it's not guaranteed, but it'll improve your chances to not change. Just remember to find yourself.
Okay.
Don't let it take you.
Yeah. 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 Alexandria just says. Okay. Thank you. I think that's everything.
And she'll also kind of like infer, I've been thinking, have you been upstairs to talk to Care?
Care. The professor, the not professor. Professor?
Up in the
The expert
planetarium.
in the planetarium. Yeah. No,
He
not
might
yet.
be able to
But we
help
were.
you.
Oh, really? How?
Well, I don't know why I didn't think of it before, but Briar wouldn't know about your star patterns, so never mind.
I think we showed her the sapphire.
Oh, did you? Okay.
Yeah.
I was like, oh wait, have you talked to her
She
about
told
that?
us to go to the. She told us to go to the Hall of Devotion.
Okay. But the star pattern appeared on it then, right
Oh
after the.
wait, I thought there were runes or something on it before.
There's a rune on it, but
Oh, okay. So
what
maybe
you
she
saw
doesn't know about the
after,
star
yeah, she
pattern.
wouldn't know about that.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Well, just kidding.
Just kidding. Redacted.
Just kidding, guys. But we're still going to the planetarium because we were planning on that anyways.
Yeah. Well then, it'll be. Oh, I heard in the announcements there's a planetarium. Go check it out.
Yeah, we were gonna make our way up there. Me and Moon, we're gonna make our way up there.
Freaking Briar. Metagaming. Jeez. Okay.
Darn it, Briar. Get good.
I know.
Get
What a
good.
loser.
Get wrecked.
Okay.
Nerd.
All right. What would Alexandria like to do from here?
Is it about time to go to make our way to the planetarium? Maybe I just go find Moon.
Yeah, I'd say as you leave the hall, you see Bale kind of walking away from Moon. And Moon, what does it look like as you're just kind of standing down there after signing up for your classes and getting a full ride?
I can't believe this is happening. I get to go to school for free. As long I need to make Bale proud. Make Dad proud. I mean Bale. Dad. As long as he'll take care of me. I know he will. I just gotta make sure I do good. And I notice Alexandria. Hey, how you doing?
Good. Yeah, I just went and, had to go take a test real quick.
Another one?
No. That was the test. I haven't taken one yet today. Just took a test.
Oh. Wow, you always are busy, huh?
Yeah. Aren't you?
Well, I mean, soon enough, I just signed up for some classes.
Oh, it's exciting. Which
Yeah,
ones?
well, it's more of a herbal class for
Mhm.
like finding cures to illnesses. Wink, wink. You know, that type of
Nice.
stuff.
Yes.
Um,
Herbalism classes.
and I'm getting it sponsored by Bale. He said I could do it.
Yeah.
So I gotta make sure I make him proud.
Well, that's amazing. I'm
He
sure you'll
said
do.
he said it starts tomorrow, so I can't be late.
Yeah, you should definitely prepare for your class tomorrow.
Yeah,
Tomorrow is really soon.
tomorrow is really soon, but there's a lot of stuff to do, so a lot has to offer for today. I
Well,
guess
that's
we should
exciting.
make a make haste then, so we don't miss anything.
Yes, for sure, for sure. And then we go to the planetarium.
You want to go to the planetarium?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, maybe we could. I forgot what they said there, but I don't know. Sounds pretty cool.
What they said?
Yeah, I forgot what they said that it has there. I guess, I mean, I'm guessing just planets they have there, right? That's what a
Yeah.
planetarium is?
Yeah, the planetariums have like the constellations
Oh,
on the
they,
ceiling.
I wonder how they do that. I don't really know. I mean, I look at the sky and there they are, but I've never heard of like just a place that I could just see them for myself up close, you know?
Yeah. They also have an observatory, which I think is like kind of this like combined,
Hmm.
and that's where you can look through the telescope.
Well, I know we have this moonstone that has the constellation. I kind of want to see if it matches any of the ones that are in there. See if they have it.
Yeah,
Maybe
that
they
would
only
be
show a
fun.
little bit.
Yeah, to see where, yeah, which constellation, which part of the sky we have.
Yeah, and we'll just make our way to the planetarium.
I imagine we're talking as we're walking.
Yeah, as you guys get to, uh, the way up to the observatory, you go into the center of the library, and there's like this sort of circular metal lift that propels you up to the next floor's little switches on the side, and you choose which level you want it to take you to. So you guys walk to the center, pull the lever that takes you up, and it begins to slowly ascend up to the top floor, and you guys find yourself in the planetarium. As you walk in through the door, it's sort of like a dark room with like all other lights kind of turned out, but you see like the bright, almost star system above you. As you see from like the bottom and the center of the floor, there's like a projection of like the stars and galaxy on the roof and the ceiling that's kind of arced out around this large dome that seems to slowly spin little by little. And as you walk forward, you notice that there are just like several tables and like bookshelves around the room, of course, with just different guides and journals and like personal books about different different discoveries, different famous people, all around the room, and as you're kind of like looking up to the ceiling, and you walk forward a little bit, roll perception checks for me. Woo!
Nat 20.
Whoa.
Moon.
Nice.
26.
26. Jesus.
All right. So, I think this is the only time where the roll system is sort of reversed. So, Moon, I'm going to give you a point of inspiration that you can use next session.
Nice.
Alexandria, as you guys are walking forward, you continually walk as you kind of stare up at this beautiful display of the star system, and you bump into something on the floor. It feels like this large, furry lump, and you see this face look up at you as it has like honey on a paw and like running down its face. Well, hey there. Who are you? And you see this face turn around and look at you. Well, I'm Care. Who are you?
Whoa.
There's a bear.
Care Bear.
A Care Bear.
Hey, I did it.
Cute. Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't realize that you were right there.
Oh, yeah, I was just eating honey. Let me get up here. Did you want to learn about the stars?
Absolutely.
Well, what would you like to know?
I guess, can I see the planetarium?
Absolutely. Right this way. And, yeah, he walks you up to the center console. You see here, you can, change this lever, or this one, or this one, or this one here. And you can view the different quadrants of the galaxy. Here, watch this. He reaches up, like brushes his, paw off on his, robe, as it still has like some sticky honey on it, as he like puts down his little honey jar, and you see the ceiling spin really fast for a second, and then it slowly it slows down and comes back to that slow steady rotation. There we go. Let's upper right quadrant of the galaxy, I believe. Isn't
gonna
it
try to
wonderful?
See if any of them match from what I remember the sapphire moonstone.
You pull it out to see, or are you just looking?
I'm just looking.
Okay. Make an investigation check for me.
Okay. $12.
12. I will say that you do see resemblance of something that appears to look like a constellation from your moonstone.
What's that one? I point to the one that looks similar.
That one over there?
Yes.
Oh. He like steps on his tippy toes to get up closer, as close as he can to the ceiling.
Hmm.
like a couple
Oh,
inches
gosh.
difference.
Yeah, it's like not any difference at all, really. It's just like he's just like this short. It's almost like a bear cub, but it's full size grown for him. He has like this big huge belly. He's just like this chubby little bear. Steps up on his tippy toes, which is yeah like an inch and a half, maybe taller. Well, that looks like the constellation for Katsu.
Katsu.
Oh.
You know, that's the I believe that's the goddess of the moon, at least for Galabad. You know, they funny story really, I believe they said that Katsu was a demigod and let's see, something about a sun god took control, or Katsu fell into darkness, and she lives her life permanently chasing the sun, but it's always just out of its reach. I believe that's why they say Galabad doesn't see the moon at night.
Oh.
That's so sad.
That is so sad.
Yeah, they said Katsu's flames were snuffed out from the War of the Gods, and the Sun God rose and gained control. Very curious. I mean, if you see, though, in Numestria, we can see the moon, so
Yeah.
that raises the question, what happened to Katsu? You know,
I'm not sure.
is there anything else that could be of service?
I don't know. Moon, do you have any questions?
Do you know on Katsu? Do you think they're still out there? Like we could get in contact with them?
Well, gods and demigods are a strange thing. It's hard to tell, but I suppose with deities, it's always a possibility.
Sounds like we need to go to the Hall of Devotion.
Was there a statue of Katsu in the Hall of Devotion?
Yes, there's
Okay,
a statue of
so.
every, like any god from both pantheons, and also the revered.
Okay. Okay. Nice.
I guess I want to start heading to the Hall of Devotion if we're done here.
Yeah.
And then we could see if we could get in contact with Katsu.
I imagine as you guys like look at each other to say that, then you look back at Care and you just see holding the jar like with one arm and like half of his paw in his mouth covered in honey.
Ew.
Oh, sorry.
No, you're good.
I mean, can I have a taste? That looks
This
kind of
is your
yummy.
office.
Well, sure.
Really?
Of course. You like honey?
I love honey. I mean, it's vegan. Right?
Well, go ahead.
Is it vegan?
Is it vegan? I don't know anymore.
I can confirm that bunnies love sugar, though, for sure. Sweet things are like the best. Shouldn't have it, but
But
they love it.
I think I think you should eat it. I feel bad now.
Oh, I
would just
will eat it.
Okay, well, I hope you have fun eating it and have a good night.
As he's like scooping another handful, it's like dripping from his paw in the jar.
Goodbye.
Good luck with your presentation later. Bye.
Have fun with your honey. Don't choke.
And you just see like this long bear tongue like come out and lick off the honey covered nose like a windshield wiper as you guys walk away. And then yeah, I think that's where we'll go ahead and